Want to make a video to show you that I made a video. Oh my god, I'm getting gassed in my room at the moment. To show you how Ozpost has stolen this small value item, being that it's this one here. It's 5 cables, which are essentially they're just for they're cloverleaf and cables that they're to plug into my ozone lamps. Anyway, I repeatedly get this button here, ask eBay to step in, and I repeatedly press it, and I'm just gonna take you through the case, because it's really exhausting. Okay, so I've actually, I already had made the inquiry to Ozpost, but I'm not the person who sent it, so I can't, I can't get the details that they want, and then after that, I've contacted eBay customer service, and they keep telling me that I have to just repeatedly submit inquiries to Ozpost, and they refuse to answer. They don't answer. And of course, these are the full details of the case. This isn't the only message I've sent. I've sent multiple messages, and they're not listed here. You can see it here. The item says again now that it's at the post shop, but I'm willing to bet if I go to collect it, there'll be a problem. So I don't really know. This is the full history. I can't get anything more out of this case. Oh my god. So just here we go, purchases. I go through all of this again. Where is it? There it is. Track my package. It says here on the 26th of October. You can see now it's like November. I've already submitted the inquiry. Already. So that's the full tracking history, right? And I'll just okay, let me see. Oh my god. As you can see, there's nothing really normal about my phone. It's a hack, the thing is destroyed from the start out of the box. Okay, whatever that is, it's being prepared. Oh my god. Let me see. Track an item. Yeah, see, I tried to submit yet another inquiry, but I couldn't do it. It wouldn't let me. So I'll just, I'll log in. Let's see if I can do it now. I'll try and do it I'll just do it from the original account. So I made a video about, I'm going to, help and support. Really, they're not very helpful. I don't know. What does... No, I don't want chatbot. Where's chat? Oh my god. So it doesn't know the tracking number of live agent. It does actually. It does normally. So if you go to that stuff, you could analyze the audio and, you can hear that I've got a high velocity fan in my room. I always do because they run gas into my room. It's pretty much the best I can manage to do about it. But there's so much more going on actually, and you can hear it. Please do actually do that. If you have the audio tools to do so, because these people, they're not the real deal. Like, they're not normal, and they never were. They're not my people either, by the way. Like, don't be fooled by the accent. Well, it's just halted here. Like, what's going on? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh. Don't think you're freaky as you. So it's quite abnormal for it to just sit there and at any given position for like this long. You know, the circle on the counter circle has just stopped moving. It's, you know, it's not doing anything. I can't get through. And, you know, it's clear as day. Like, oh my god. So tired, you know. So I've got these bizarre and well, they're both bizarre, loud and intrusive neighbors. Actually the same people as last time in the last house, so it's more than disturbing. And so that guy, he's from 271 Millers Road. That's 271. He also works for Centrelink, like as in the offices. Well, I don't know how long you suppose I would have to sit and stare at that for. Like, you can see it's not moving with the Q position. it's not moving, and if it doesn't move at all, then you can see that someone has actively, interfered. They have stopped it. You can't pursue to ask anyone anything. Okay, I decided to put it through. What would it be, a partial refund? So the people that all of these idiots at these agencies respond to, they call themselves the Spanish, and they're in fact a group of, you know, you could call a missionary type Latin America insurgency hopefuls, and essentially, that's very aggressive. Actually, it's a very aggressive move of Australia to host such a thing. But they don't take issue with it, and they're actually extraordinarily violent, and they're also are trafficking, and essentially they're an organized crime syndicate, and that includes all kinds of theft, fraud, and trafficking. And they apparently hold a position here in Australia as authorities of some variety. They are referred to constantly as as having authority, and also as being referred to as being endowed with definite statutory authority in Australia, as something other than the Spanish, but they like to call themselves the Spanish. And they've been all over the news. It's all over the news, all over talk radio, it's all over Australian TV, like, the Spanish this and the Spanish that. And, the Spanish, the concept, or in fact, the exact same group of individuals, it has a long, long history. And in the USA, they had heard of the Spanish, like, much, much earlier, like, back as far as, maybe the late 50s or 60s. Definitely saw in the psychedelic era, and was the inspiration for so many Peter Sellers movies. So I don't know, what would you do if you're in this queue? Like, what do you do? It's clear what's going on, And the Spanish, they chased me from place to place, like, with these other people. And so I've sort of mapped out, a sort of shorter, version of what seems to be the story. It's the same one as last time. It's that, Australia has, or the Commonwealth has sponsored, this gang of clowns, and they instruct people over CB radio, like, anytime I take public transport. And this is something that I can prove easily, and something that has been proven already very much easily. And and they instruct everyone from police to the Spanish, like, or whatever. And also, the British are apparently Vic Police, VicPo. Apparently that's who they are. So we have the British and the Spanish, and we have a bunch of clowns, and they instruct everyone on what to do. And on the other side of the coin from the clowns, but not separate from the clowns, is the bunch of fat middle-aged women who are psychic. and they interpret thoughts of people who are silent, people who are sleeping, and they also interpret the activities of people who are sleeping or whatever, or maybe even absent, you know. And you know, of course, generally the answer is that you're playing with yourself, actually. Like, and they're quite serious. They get really weird about it and run around in circles, squealing this loudly, making, you know, like hotlining, literally, over it. They think that this is appropriate behavior, and see, I'm at 6 still. Like, you know, this has been like, you know, so I keep talking. I try and keep talking. It's just gonna drive me out the wall. They do, actually. The fat middle-aged women who are psychic, and they usually they hone in on a particular thing like that. You know, usually that's what it is. You know, they've actually gone around, you know, cutting kids' hands off. And I mean, there was a lot of child amputees not so long ago. I don't know where they've all gone, but it was quite horrific. And you know, I did in fact, you know, report it. But what can I do? You know, but really, what can I do? And anyway, so I noticed that that was the case, like, and I don't know how that situation evolved. Like, you know, I don't like to think of it so much. And of course, it's up to like half an hour, you know, half an hour to get to position 6 in the queue, and it's sat there for, you know, I don't know how long I had sat there at 6. It's just not moving, and and they talk in this weird way where, you know, everything becomes a kind of mantra, like and you know, this is the exact same situation as last time. You know, there is a last time, and it's the same thing, you know, and that was with H1N1, and previous to that I think it was SARS. But you know, it's obviously it's a bit ridiculous and also possibly unrealistic to bother, you know, continuing with this, waiting in the queue. It's been held up, and I'm only going to get through if someone else allows me to. So, yeah, this isn't happening, is it? Where's my, no, that's not the thing. Oh, there we go. I'm at position 1, incredible. But this isn't how this queue operates, and so I'm a little bit concerned. Did you hear him? People have to eat more. They're people now. That's the guy from 271 Millers Road. He's from next door now. Oh. What do you want? Full name, phone. Mm. So I don't know, like, I just heard it hissing away next door. Like, you can pull it out of the audio, if you have the skill. That Big V can go and put it in my old room, because of course I've moved since then because of them, and they're trying to make me do it again. Um, It's the thing that I call leopard monkey, and it's been doing this since I lived, at least since, as far as I can remember, since I lived on Victoria Street in Katoomba. And since then, I've been up and down the east coast of Australia several times. And furthermore, it's just, this, it's so exhausting. So of course, maybe it's easier to do scroll shot. Although sometimes you can't open them. Why does it keep saying OnePlus? You know, I don't type in OnePlus at all. I bought a OnePlus. I got, there's so much trouble. I didn't receive it. So, you know, I don't know, I've been waiting on here for like nearly 1 hour. You know, I haven't gotten very far, obviously, and, oh my god. He's not even telling me what he's told me that he is writing an email now, like, to me. This is taking a very long time. Ashley Welch, that's what its name is, or what was in Katoomba. And I'm guessing my room, and you know, like, I feel like my veins are collapsing most of the time, you know. What's that? Let me see. So back then, you know, it did essentially the same thing. Like it, you know, it even swapped the letterboxes. It was a really bizarre move. Like it swapped the letterboxes from one side to the other, like dug them up and carried them concrete, anchor and all, like to swap them over, and because it was like a duplex, and you know, alright, well, I haven't got anything yet, so I don't know what this guy is talking about. Sam 4 have lived there. So after every place I live at, it goes and lives there. Does all sorts of weird shit. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay. Um. So what is it? I'll say if I still do not have it. Um. Okay. So. No, I can't photograph from here. So I have to. If you. So it's the. And they're all on Centrelink, by the way. Like multiple payments of Centrelink. Mm. Okay. Yes, I want to exit. Alright. So that's like over an. Oh my god. Um. Over an hour just to get that. So I will proceed. I may as well do it while you've been. If you're still with me, you're still with me. Oh my god. So then what I should do is go to inbox and get a copy of this email. Okay. Alright, so this is the email. So this much effort, over $25. This many people rung in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is Ragnarok. Oh my god. And it's just started carrying on about hearing what I hear, because apparently it can't hear itself. It can't hear itself nearby. Do you know what I'm saying? So what's it got? Like another address or something it's having mail sent to, but here it is in my house or next door or wherever. So, I just want to point out it's carrying on about being big and fat. Just to rehash that, when they started this campaign against me, I was a normal sized young woman with 7-year-old children. And, I was a size 10 to 12, and, everything was fairly ordinary or normal or average about me. And they put me, they tried to steal my children. That was the first thing they did. I made such a racket about it, they couldn't. I made it so hard for them, and they couldn't. But it was still very difficult. And they actually, they put me on a putrid drip, which made me swell up like with fluid, to something like 5 times my size. Like, I was enormous and full of fluid, and my skin was red and kind of wrinkling in this really bizarre fashion. And I never feel fully recovered from that, because when they had performed the cesarean, they had already had a pretty good go at my stomach. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't stitch it up properly, and they also assaulted me in the hospital at that time too. And yeah, I can prove it. And it's just they want in-house proof. They want they want to confirm with themselves that they did it, which is bullshit. Nobody really relies on that, and thank God for that. I have outside source proof and evidence, and further to that, again, they put me in a hospital, and they putrefied my blood, and they also pumped my stomach full of shit, excrement. I am not joking, I kid you not, it was excrement. And I literally rolled out of the fucking the hospital doors and vomited. Like, what? Oh my God. Literally, they did. And this is the kind of fetishism that these people display. They want you to be forced to eat their shit. They want to force you to this, that, and the other thing. They don't live for money, although they do get 5 or so welfare checks, people that they've scalped. And, they also, that's the sort of thing that they get off on. I've lost my son. I've, been estranged from my other sons. This is because of them directly. And, also I've lost my health. Like, I have no possible hope of recovering my health after what they've done to me. And they run around screaming in this repulsive, sort of fascist, which means ultra superficial way, like really, or extra superficial way. That people were upset that I'm no longer slender or something like that. Essentially they're saying, and then they of course run around, carrying on about the food that I eat, which, generally I don't actually eat all that much, but, if you put it like, if you butter your bread, you're fucked, kind of thing. And beyond that, what else you gotta say, leopard monkey? Scalpers. And what they do is they force you into the hospital, and in the hospital they assault you further. It's really bizarre, and that's what they do. And then they, of course, they slowly kill you with poison that you just take yourself because whatever. At extraordinary doses that are actually illegal. And it should be illegal anyway. So they give it to you for, they force you to take it for, erroneous reasons, and then they force you to take it at extraordinary doses. And of course there's all this shit, surrounding you, and it travels with you up and down the coast, and they just ignore that and throw them your welfare check or whatever, your pieces of shit from your room. Like, they go and trash your house, and then I think, they try to sue supporting agencies from overseas or your family for your bad behavior. I think that's not even the worst of it. And all the while, they won't allow you to have your own passport identity documents. They won't allow you to have your own photo on the identity documents that they give you. So, of course, you can't do anything, you can't go anywhere. How bizarre. So I press nothing, it just ceased. So I'm just going to go through this again. Often, it gives me like months and months of chat history. This time it's cutting it off, So, whatever. Like, okay. Oh, hang on. Maybe, like, where is it? None. How is that? I didn't delete any messages. I didn't delete any messages. And I did have a couple of them archived, so this is very strange. So it's carrying on about seeing what I have, so I'll show you. I can only show you the history for however long, I can't be bothered with it either. But really, oh, it's showing everything. It's weird. It really is. That's the entire history. These shoes, they were child size. It was really fucking annoying, and they vanished anyway. Like, a lot of this stuff just never arrived. Like, oh, that's the thing that it stole. It stole my fucking, maybe it's, I'll have another look around, but really, I don't think it's here. It's stolen my bed canopy. So fucking bizarre, I can't relate to this shit. Like, some of these things, I've tried to get them a couple of times over, and it's really frustrating, because they steal it or they don't send it out, like some asshole. They accept that you know, that these people, you know, they email them and say to not send it, and they can fix it with eBay. And they also harass people, like, which is, you know, it's really horrible. And then it's carrying on about hearing voices. It's going on and on. You know, the thing is just too much. This shit, it's bullshit. So often, you know, also if I do manage to make the purchase and they don't agree to stealing it, you know, then I can't process the payment even if I have the adequate funds to do so. So, you know, I'm just going to I just like these animal products from China, like these here, you know, this is very much a part of my culture, and you know, they resent it. It's not what they're like. Half this stuff, you know, gets stolen through the mail. The other half gets stolen from my room. Like, and there's the 1,000 fucking e-bricks. Oh, okay. That's as far as that will go. So, let's start again. Kind of annoying. But it's useful to have it, you know, because of what they do. And, they even stole my playing cards. And it's so fucking weird they are. No, I don't want it. This is really kind of annoying, but you know, they even you know, they're hissing away nearby. They suggested that they had people killed, you know, for selling eBay items, such as I'll show you which one in particular. You probably already guessed. Let me see, where is... They said they did, but you know, they claim responsibility for all and sundry. So I don't know what to take seriously anymore, because you know, it's they do, you know, and it's really, it drives you bonkers. Of course, you know, you say, oh my god, where have I put my blah blah, whatever your blah blah is, whatever it is at any given moment, and they start running around going, oh, where's the blah blah? And you know, like monkeys and the hat salesman. It's just, like really, it's that bad. Like, oh my god. These are the best socks ever, and they've stolen half of them. Okay. Oh my god, how come they're so expensive? They weren't, they were like half that price. You know? Whatever. They were like $11 when I bought them, and now I can't. Obviously, I can't afford $18 a pair for socks. Like, generally speaking, not if they're definitely most likely going to be stolen through the mail system. So, it seems like a dumb idea to bother. But also, if you have money in the bank, though, they get you. So, guaranteed, it's a good idea to throw your money away on something. I'm really pissed off about that. So that means it's got two crates. It's got two crates. It's got the one that had the bed canopy in it, and it's also got, and I'm pretty sure I half unpacked that. So it's been in my room to do that. And it's got another crate full of cables. Like, it must have been exciting stealing that. What am I looking for? I was looking for something. No, I've gotten lost in what I was doing. I don't even know what the point was. I'm sure I'll get there. I'm very sleep deprived, so by the time I get there, hopefully I will remember why I'm still doing this. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how was this paid, because because what they did was, I made a video of it, if you can see it if you want. They had tried to steal every cent that I had from my bank account, and hit me with multiple dishonor fees by changing the date for multiple payments through Afterpay, and then they called that me ripping off Afterpay. I'm not paying Afterpay after that. That's bullshit. They didn't even email me to notify me of the changes. It was done by phone call and not hacked account, so they can get fucked. Like, that's deranged. Oh my god. Where is there? So, that's my boring life for now. It's not really that, it's not a matter of it being boring. It's a matter of it being painful. Very fucking painful, actually. In fact, it's terror. Abject terror. And, sort of just trying to keep up with ordinary accounts, which I do. I do manage, actually. Even with this adversity, facing me daily, you know. But it's not that, you know, it's the people at the window, it's the, you know, while I try to sleep, it's the hotlining, you know, everywhere I go, it's the hijacked buses, it's the stopped trains, it's the lost children, you know, it's all of that stuff. And, you know, I can't cope with it. And I'm hoping that you will, you know, extract us, you know, get us out of here, because we can't live like this forever. No one can.